Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the DeVos Fieldhouse here in the campus of Hope College for game number 3 of the Hope College Post-Exam Jam. This afternoon's featured teams are the Yellow Jackets of Baldwin, Wallace and the Finlandia Lions. Here are this afternoon's starting lineups. First for Baldwin Wallace at 1 forward, a 5'9" junior from Copley, Ohio, number 13, Kara Marshall. And at 1 forward for Finlandia, 5'11" freshman from Houghton, number 4, Harley Froberg. At 1 forward for the Yellow Jackets, a 5'11" sophomore from Chardon, Ohio, number 24, Sydney Diedrich. And at 1 forward for Finlandia, a 5'8" freshman from Ishpeming, number 11, Katie Lohman. Starting at center for the Yellow Jackets, a 6-foot senior from Lewis Center, Ohio, number 22, Rachel Wommeldorf. And at center for the Lions, a 5'10" freshman from Maple, Wisconsin, number 44, Katie Lundeen. At 1 guard for Baldwin Wallace, a 5'4" junior from Springboro, Ohio, number 4, Casey Hughes. And at 1 guard for Finlandia, a 5'3" junior from Hancock, number 2, Molly Bird. And at the final guard spot for the Yellow Jackets, a 5'6" junior from Sheffield Village, Ohio, number 12, Riley Schill. And at the final guard spot for Finlandia, a 5'7" junior from Hancock, number 20, Taylor Pertilli. Baldwin Wallace is coached by Sherry Hare. Finlandia is coached by Mariah LaPointe-Dunham. Your officials this afternoon, Ms. Amanda Bender, Mr. Chad Boshin, and Ms. Rachel Stackhouse.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hope College inside DeVos Fieldhouse. Today, the first game of the marathon 3 games of the day. We're going to start off with Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets will play the Finlandia Lions. Baldwin Wallace comes in after last night at 8-1 with that first loss against Thomas More, and then Finlandia comes in 0-10 after their loss against Hope College. I'm Carly Van Swell alongside Brajan Crispin. Brajan, thanks for being here.
Good to be here. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you?
Doing great. Ready for a long day of some good basketball.
We get set for tip, and we are ready to go.
This ball's up, hits the ref, but the Yellow Jackets will take control as Schill will take it across the line. She goes for the right-hand layup, no good. It's going to be called the jump ball on the rebound.
It's going to be important for these teams to come out firing ball. Wallace losing their undefeated record yesterday. They're now sitting at 8-1 overall. And Finlandia getting blown out last night by the Flying Dutch, looking to prove something to the rest of the MIAA really in the country this afternoon. No score early on.
Froberg, who had a team high last night of 14 points, is going to skip that pass out to Berg. Berg drives, kicks back to Froberg. On the wing, no good. And the Yellow Jackets will take it the other way. On the top of the key. Hughes has it. Using the pick, picks up a dribble. Marshall's going to pass out to Diedrich. Shot clock at 8, and the Lions are going to cause a turnover.
This is something we saw yesterday. The Lions defense causing Hope to go deep into the shot clock, playing good defense, and you saw that early on this afternoon as Finlandia draws first blood 2-0.
That shot by Froberg, someone who I think we'll see a lot of this afternoon. Marshall goes inside to Wommeldorf. Shot out and no good from Schill. Rebound, left hand, no good. Rebounded from Froberg. The Lions with a lot of energy so far this morning. Exciting to see after a tough loss last night.
Lions trying to get something going offensively with the 2-0 lead, trying to add to their lead.
Pertilli with the shot off the back of the rim, no good. And Schill will take the ball up. Right away to Hughes, kind of goes through the defense, draws the foul. And that's going to be called on Lohman.
Finlandia fouls on number 11, Katie Lohman. That is her first. Team's first.
Casey Hughes at the line. Shoot the first free throws of the afternoon.
First one is up and good. As Carly mentioned, today is the first game of 3. The Flying Dutch, undefeated, will take on Thomas More in a matchup of 2 top-ranked teams this afternoon, and then the men taking on UW-Platteville at 5:30. Make sure to stay tuned for both of those games. Second free throw is up and good, 2-2. 8 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
2 subs for the Yellow Jackets. Snyder and Schinter will come into the game, as well as Taylor for the Lions. Some full court pressure from the Yellow Jackets as Berg's going to try to take it. She drives, kicks back out to Lohman. Hughes will trip up her dribble, but that'll end up off of her, so the Lions will get an out-of-bounds play.
It's good to see Finlandia taking some quality shots, something they didn't really do yesterday, but good to see them take some high percentage shots and trying to build on to what should be a good afternoon, hopefully, for them coming off a blowout loss.
Tilly picks up her dribble. Berg's going to help her. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Kicked out to Froman. She's got 2 seconds. She has no choice but to throw it up in time for the shot clock, but no good on the shot. This is Schinter with the ball. Passes it to Hughes. On the wing to Schinter with the shot. Taylor holds on to the rebound. Berg will take another way.
And the Yellow Jackets yesterday had a lot of success inside, not so much success on the outside beyond the arc. So I think they should go back to what works, or what worked for them yesterday. Getting some inside penetration and using the blocks offensively.
Schill, the only member of this Yellow Jackets team to hit double-digit figures last night with 10 points. She also had 5 assists. Rebound there from Schinter. Snyder, guarded by Pertilli. Kicks out to Schinter, who gets the shot. Excuse me, that was Womendorf with the 2. Make it 4-2.
So we're only a couple minutes into the contest, but I think everybody in the stadium thought that the Yellow Jackets would push out to a large lead, but it's only 1 possession game right now. Finlandia hanging in there.
Ball on the baseline. Schinter with it. Now Snyder. She drives, kicks out. Hughes has it. 8 seconds on the shot clock. She's going to drive, tries the spin move, no good. Double team, so she finds Womendorf again going 2 for 2 on a little jumper.
She has a hot hand right now. Keep feeding her offensively. 7-2, the Yellow Jacket lead.
Pertilli this time will take it up for the Lions. She uses this pick off of Taylor. Berg will drive in the lane, picks up her dribble, needs some help. Froberg is that option. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Skip pass to Pertilli. She'll take the quick shot. Air ball no good, but Taylor's there with the rebound. Goes up and draws contact for the foul.
So there's not been 1 possession yet where, for both teams really, where they've taken a shot outside 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Both teams playing some good defense aside from a 3 by Woldmorf. Finlandia playing a sound defensive game. We'll get a series of substitutions into the game for both teams.
We'll see Matthews make her first appearance for the Yellow Jackets, as well as, I gotta see the other numbers. Bentler comes into the game. And number 35, Megan Scheibelhut, will come into the game.
Finlandia in a full court press, trying to create some pressure defensively, trying to create some turnovers, for this Baldwin Wallace team that struggled with turning the ball over last night.
So number 12, Makla, who came into the game with the defense, but that foul is going to be called on Makla. I thought that was an 11, so it's my bad. It'll send Scheibelhut to the line.
Take a look at the replay here. It's a good job being aware where the defender was and creating space for yourself when going up, drawing the contact. And she sinks the first of 2. Baldwin Wallace, of course, 8-1 after falling last night to Thomas More. Coached by Sherry Herron, her 29th season, so some veteran leadership at the helm for the Yellow Jackets. Part of the reason why they've been so successful every single year, making deep tournament runs. And this Finlandia team, 0-10, but looking to claw their way back into this contest. And it's a young program trying to figure out an identity for themselves. It's a young team as well, so look for them to play a complete game and try and compete here this afternoon.
That was Ritchie with the shot. Rebounded from Shenter. Kick out to Matthews. She takes her shot at a shot. No good.
Some poetic language by Carly Manswell.
Kick out there for Snyder. Bentler going. Shenter will drive baseline, loses her dribble, saves it. 10 seconds. Snyder drives. She was his little bunny, kind of off balance, but gets it to go.
That's a nice job of being aware where the shot clock was and taking a little drive inside, stop and pop, sinks the floater. The lead now 8.
Nagy with it. She's going to dribble around through the lane. And they're going to get called. She's going to get called for a foul. Great footing from Matthews.
The Finlandia coach pointing down, I'm upset. Player was in the restricted area, but we'll get a charge call. And she's arguing about the player being in the restricted area. Take a look at the replay. And inconclusive from the replay. Take you back to action.
Bentler has it. She drives. I think they're getting a foul on 35. Yep.
Might have been a little bit of a makeup call there.
Probably.
That was a quick whistle.
However, Chabot did have a smile on her face, so maybe she knew. Molly Berg will check back into the game for the Lions.
3 minutes and change remaining in the first quarter. 11-3, Baldwin Wallace on top.
So 8-point lead, but still not what we expected. Nice backdoor cut from Lohman.
I think it's because Finlandia is playing a sound defensive game. They just haven't been able to capitalize on offense. If they could start getting some shots like that one gets to go, they could climb their way and find themselves competing in this one.
Yeah, Lundin through the double team got that up. Snyder to Bentler. Inside pass to Scheiblehut. Snyder will dribble around. Guarded by Lundin, 10 seconds to go. Bentler with it, inside to Shenter, draws the foul.
And then again, a shot with not much time left on the shot clock. Good defense.
That's going to be called on number 2, Molly Berg, her first.
The junior guard from Hancock. Shenter on the line.
First is good. Number 20, Taylor Pertilli, wants it back in the game. You saw the replay right there. Two for 2 from the charity stripe. Full court pressure. They'll clear out to give Berg some space.
Finlandia having trouble crossing the timeline, and does.
Pertilli with it. Looking for help. Lohman comes. Cross court to Froberg. Takes the shot. Nice swish. That's going to be a 3-ball.
It's a great job of being under pressure offensively, but still being able to find the open look. Being unselfish with the basketball. Converts for 3.
Shenter is going to take the 3-ball.
5-point game. And there's still plenty of time left on the shot clock. I don't know if that shot was in retribution to the three, trying to show, hey, look what I can do to see more system offense.
Froberg cross to Berg. She mishandles the pass, but she'll drive. Floater, no good. And Schenter will look to push. Bentler drives right. Goes for the scoop. Lohman's going to get called for the foul. Looks kind of like a clean block to me, but she's going to get called for the push.
And I thought that was all ball. We'll get a full line change for the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets.
So Bentler is going to go to the line to shoot 2. Sinks the first. We'll see Hughes check back into the game, as well as Cochran. Number 22, Wommeldorf, will come back into the game. We'll see this replay of that drive.
It looks like Lohman went straight up and down, but she'll get the foul call, her second.
She'll back into the game, and then for Finlandia, Toria Nagy will come back into the game. Bentler hits both and will get subbed out. Marshall comes back in. Berg will take the ball up once again with that full court pressure. Hughes gets around it easily, but Berg's gonna keep her dribble, go for the right hand, draws the foul.
It's a good job by Berg staying with it offensively, driving into the lane, and putting up the shot. She draws the foul. Berg on the line.
Foul against Katie Cochran. Berg no good on the first.
If Finlandia wants to compete in this game, I mean, they're in it right now, but they need to start hitting these free throws.
Schill with it. Now to Hughes. Quick pass to Cochran.
She took an extra step and got called for a traveling violation, much to the delight of Coach LaPointe Dunham of Finlandia, first-year coach. Trying to right the ship as what's been a tough start to the season. And why not start this afternoon?
Majorly misses that one. Rebounded from Marshall. Looks to drive. Draws the double team, kicks out to Hughes. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Marshall has it. Wommeldorf passes back to Hughes. They look middle, 10 seconds. Kind of a funky play that's going to go off of Lundeen and stay with the Yellow Jackets. We'll see Emily Lyon check into the game for Cochran.
And Katie Cochran coming off limping. Hope she's okay. Yellow Jacket inbound.
7 seconds, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Called for the jump ball. Great defense from the Lions. It'll stay with the Yellow Jackets, but 5 seconds on the shot clock. 32 seconds left to go in this first quarter.
And they are down 6, but they're playing some inspired basketball this afternoon, which is great to see after coming off a close to a 60-point loss last night.
Shot from Hughes, gets it to go. Shot clock off for the Lions. About 22 seconds left to go.
That was a deep three, too.
That was deep.
18-9. Shot clock turned off.
Berg with it. In the paint, out to Nagy. She'll drive. Kick out to Froberg. 3 seconds left to go. No good. Rebound from Marshall. She goes for it a little late, so it wouldn't account regardless. But for the first quarter, Baldwin Wallace is up 18-9. And we'll take a little break to hear from our sponsors.
You know, when you're more than a manager, you're not just saying, wow, you came in, thanks for coming in, and you know, this is what your investment did. It's so much more than that. There's so much more going on in their lives than just these investments, and it's good to understand that totality so that you can say, well, you know, I know there's a better way of doing this, or I have a resource. I know, you know, there's some other resources that we can help you with here. So it's not just financial planning. It's serving people. It's serving people and loving on people. And that's very joyful.
And welcome back to DeVos Fieldhouse. Brajon Crispin alongside Carly Van Swol. Baldwin Wallace up 18-9 in the first game of the afternoon. Thomas More set to play Hope College later on. Tip-off scheduled for 3 p.m. Number 2 country playing the number 4 team in the country. Should be a exciting game, and we got a good game here right now. Just a 9-point game. And Carly, what did you see from this Finlandia team in the first quarter?
I mean, I think you said it perfectly almost at the end of that first quarter. It's the defense that they've brought today. It almost seems like we're watching a whole new team. A lot more confidence, especially in the defensive end. I would love to see them take some more quality shots. Lundin with a good one right there, just can't get it to go off the glass. But they are 1 for 9 from the three-point line, and I think we need to see them get inside more, drive, kick it out, draw that double team, whatever it may be, or get Lundin involved more in the middle. I think would be a good offensive strategy for them as Hughes goes for another long 3, but no good.
Good job by Hughes to follow her own shot.
Marshall comes in with a nice cut. Get the 2-ball.
And it all starts with the rebound and the willingness to follow your shot.
A huge thing that, Brajon, I think we haven't seen a whole lot of this season from many teams. Berg with it, it's going to go all the way. Misses everything. We're going to get a foul from Berg.
Finlandia foul number 2.
John, as you know, I never condone a 90-foot foul away from the basket unless we have about 30 seconds left to go and it's a close game. But nonetheless, we'll see Taylor's check back into the game.
I think it's one of those undisciplined fouls. Finlandia is still in it, but Baldwin Wallace starting to find their rhythm in all different phases of the game. So Finlandia need to keep up their defensive pressure, but start to score on offense. They were shooting 23% from the field in the first quarter, so that number is going to need to change if they want to get back into this game.
Froberg up top. Picks up her dribble. Ritchie with it. Back to Froberg. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Neji's going to cut with the pass. Gets the shot to go. A lot of contact.
So not exactly how you draw it up, but hey, you get the bucket to go. Cut into this lead. 9-point game.
Lyon with it. Kick out to Womendorf. She finds Marshall, takes a jumper. In and out. Neji will slow things up for the Lions. Froberg's going to use the pick from Taylor. And great defense from the Yellow Jackets to kind of push them out on the drives, kind of make them an umbrella pattern instead direct towards the basket. I think that's something that the Lions have really struggled with, is making purposeful drives and cuts towards the basket.
Yeah, if you can keep the ball on the perimeter, you're doing your job defensively, not allowing any inside penetration with the ball. Ruling out those higher percentage shots. Shentor will check back into the game for the Yellow Jackets.
As well as Scheibelhut comes back in. Schill with the ball against Ritchie. Hughes up top. Out to Schill. She's going to drive left. Nice pass to Scheibelberg. Or excuse me, Scheibelhut. Nice seal to give herself some space to finish that right-handed layup.
That's a good job of dribbling with your eyes up and being aware of where the open pass was.
Quick shot and pop from Pertilli, no good. Schneider with the shot. Quick play.
And we're going to get a whistle and a full timeout from LaPointe Dunham of the Finlandia Lions. We'll step away right after a quick message from Lawrence of Vandersworth.
Welcome back. Once again, thank you to Lawrence and Vandersworth for all they do for us here at Hope College, making this podcast possible, allowing Gurjan and I to sit here and talk about some basketball for a solid maybe 8 hours or so.
Hey, it's going to be great.
It's going to be great.
Wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
They do a lot for us here at Hope College and in the community, and we're very thankful for them and their support throughout the years.
It's the post-exam jam. And we're done with exams as well. Always good to not worry about school for about a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Turnover from the Lions. Down low to Snyder. So fine. Shiloh Hutt, who kicks out. Shot in good from Shenter.
So we're seeing now more of a developed offense from Baldwin Wallace, spreading the ball on the floor, looking for the open shot. Something he really didn't do in the first quarter. Stepping up their offensive efficiency.
Another charge call. This time it's going to be on number 20, Taylor Pertilly.
That's an easy call for the officials. Take a look at the replay here. Feet were definitely set, leading to the charge call.
We'll see Berg, Froberg, Lundin, and Lohman check back into the game for the Lions.
The lead now 17.
Hughes goes right hand. Gets the contact, draws the foul.
Finlandia fouls number 44, Katie.
Foul on number 44, Katie Lundin, the freshman from Maple, Wisconsin.
So far, Baldwin Wallace 8 for 8 on free throws. Make it 9 for 9. We'll have Tiffany Bentler awaiting to sub in for Casey Hughes. She goes 2 for 2.
Entering the lineup for Baldwin Wallace, number 5, Tiffany Bentler.
Gives herself 7 points so far. 6 minutes left to go in the second quarter. 30-11. Lohman had a decent backdoor cut if she just would have committed with it. Pertilly with it.
Seeing some good defensive pressure by the Yellow Jackets. And Lundin takes a fall. LaPointe Dunham looking for a whistle. Looks like she fell. See if we can get a replay whether it was a foul or just inadvertent contact. Here we go. Looks like she caught a little blow to the legs. Looks like she fell. So understandably, there's no call, but I'd be upset too if I was the coach not getting a whistle. One of your players goes down like that. Glad she's okay. Baldwin Wallace in possession.
Matthews has it. Now to Shenter. Goes left hand. Good double team from Berg.
And a delayed traveling violation. LaPointe Dunham running up and down her bench, letting the officials know. She gets the call. Little jump stop. Can't come down with it, have to pass. Goes back to the rules of basketball. All's good to refresh your memory on those. Shenter with a little hand check. Finlandia regains possession.
Lohman dribbles in the paint, kicks out to Pertilly. She'll choose to drive. Wants to go all the way. No good. Good take, though, from Pertilly. Now Schneider has it. She keeps it, finds Matthews. Shenter looks for her options. She wants tribal hut, though actually the whole team does.
It's a nice little give and go, scoop and score for Shenter. It all started with a pass. 32-11.
And I think we've seen a lot from this Baldwin Wallace team offensively. I mean, we see that they can shoot the three and they can drive, but a lot more happens and opens up for them when they get tribal hut involved.
A versatile player on offense.
Froberg no good on the baseline shot. Shenter takes the ball up again. She'll find it back. This time to Snyder. Telegraph that pass, intercepted by Lohman. Berg's gonna have it. She wants to go.
And the ball goes over the backboard, in between the backboard and the shot clock, out of bounds. It'll be Baldwin Wallace basketball.
See Nagy come in for the Lions, as well as number 12, Makala. She'll checks back into the game for the Yellow Jackets, or excuse me, she was already in the game. Riley Schill will enter the game, and Wilmendorf comes in, as well as Kara Marshall. 3:54 left to go in this first half. Marshall finds Bentler. Kick out to Shenter. We're going to drive from Schill, and one call. That's going to be on number 11, Lohman. Her third foul. See this replay.
And Lohman, one of your better players on the roster, and you don't want to get her in foul trouble. And she has 3 before the end of the first half. Coach Dunn's going to have to make some adjustments in scheming.
Taylor Ritchie and Froberg back into the game for Finlandia. Schill gets it to go. 3-point way the hard way. Makala with it. A lot of contact from Makala, but she'll get the nice little jumper. Created a lot of space for herself.
Baldwin Wallace trying to keep the foot on the gas. Heading halftime with a substantial lead. Starting to play more together in all different phases of the game. Struggled early on, starting to find their identity as a team right now offensively. Great ball movement, and just as I say that, great ball movement underneath, and Kara Marshall, the junior guard, gets it off to go off the glass. An easy 2, 37-13, 2:45 remaining in the first half.
Makala with it again. Froberg takes it, looks to drive left hand, gets it high off the glass.
It was a tough angle, but she gets it to go.
Almost a wonderful play from Wilmendorf running the court. Can't get the right hand layup to go.
Got to capitalize on the transition offense. Kind of like a receiver in football, going up for the catching the touch pass, but unable to convert.
Nagy with it. Out to Froberg. She takes the pick. 7 seconds left to go on the shot clock. She's going to drive left hand again. Same shot. Draws the foul this time.
Take a look at the replay here.
Baldwin Wallace fouls number 21, Mary Shenter. That is her first, team's first.
That's going to be on Shenter, just her first foul. And the team's first foul of this quarter.
Disciplined defense right there. First shot is up and good. Fans, make sure to download the Hope Athletics Front Row app. Get your latest sports scores, news, and information. Download the Front Row app. You can set the preferences for the sports that you care the most about: football, basketball, baseball, and more. For more information, go to www.hope.edu/athletics/front-row. It's a great app. I have it. It's awesome. It's free, so that's a solid app right there. Take you back to play. Minute and change remaining in the first half.
Diedrich with it. Not Diedrich. I'm lying. That was Womendorf. 8 points for her. Makala with it. Now Nagy.
Important for Finlandia to get some kind of points heading into the break. Trying to get some momentum.
Froberg with it, 6 seconds. She's going to step on the baseline. Turnover will send it the other way. Casey Hughes will check back into the game for the Yellow Jackets. Lundeen and Berg come back into the game for the Lions. 1 minute and 12 seconds. And number 12, Riley Schill, will take the ball off the court.
If I'm Baldwin Wallace right here, I don't rush anything. I take some time off the clock, get a nice pass, and set something up offensively. Don't need to rush here.
Number 13, Kira Marshall, ended up falling down in the paint, got up and found herself an open pocket of space.
It's a great recovery, able to stay concentrated and focus on the basketball and get it into the bottom of the net, 41-17.
Lundeen with it, draws the foul. Great job to get that rebound off the block. That's going to be on Sydney Diedrich.
See if we can take a look at the replay here. First shot is up and no good, and maybe someday we'll get the replay.
Right here.
There we go. It's a good take by going into the body of the Jacket defender. Three seconds separate game clock from shot clock.
Hughes has it up top. Diedrich with it. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. She finds Hughes. 3 seconds, no choice but to shoot from Womendorf, and nothing but net, but not the right way.
Not exactly a high quality shot there. Time running low. Had to try and get it up for 3. 3 seconds remaining. You would think there'd be a quick catch and shoot here.
3 seconds. Berg's gonna have to shoot. No good. That's gonna be a nice pass to our wonderful cameraman on the baseline.
So as we reach the halfway point, Baldwin Wallace up 41-17. Brajan Crisp alongside Carly Van Swol. We'll step away for a few and we'll see you in the second half.
At Lawrence and Vanderswart, we're interested in the history of our community. When 26-year-old jeweler Jacob Raven came to Holland in 1889, the northwest corner of 8th Street and River Avenue was already home to the thriving Holland City State Bank. Raven told bank personnel that he wanted to build a clock above the bank to keep the town on time, and it wouldn't cost them a cent. True to his word, Raven raised the funds with donations from merchants and local factories. High above the city streets, the tower was completed in 1892. Holland's clock tower still ticks high above 8th Street, watching over a town that still loves to run on time. Innovation and ambition today can pay dividends for decades. Lawrence and Vanderswart, interested in our history, invested in our future.
and number 12, Haley Mackerel, all with 2 points. And team in game high honors to number 4, Harley Fulber, leading the way for Finlandia in the first half with 9 points. For Baldwin Wallace, number 5, Tiffany Bentley with 2 points. Number 12, Wiley Schill with 3 points. Number 35, Megan Scheibelhut with 4 points. Number 20, Sydney Snyder with 5 points. Number 13, Kara Marshall with 6 points. And team high honors go to number 4, Casey Hughes. Number 22, Rachel Womler. And number 21, Mary Schenter, all leading the way the first half for the Yellow Jackets with 7 points.
Welcome back to DeVos Fieldhouse inside Hope College. You are here for the matchup between Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets and the Finlandia Lions. So you saw some first half highlights just a couple seconds ago, and the Yellow Jackets are up 41-17 as halftime is coming to a close. Birjan, what do you think, or what do you expect to see from the second half from both teams?
Well, I think Finlandia needs to get back to their base offense. Statistics that jumps out to me is they're shooting 11% from three-point range. They are 1 for 9. And for a team that struggles to shoot outside, I don't know why they continue to do so. I would like to see them get more inside penetration with their offense. They've had some good looks inside. They just haven't been able to capitalize. They've struggled on the charity stripe. So I think they need to get back to their base offense, get back to the fundamentals. And as far as Baldwin Wallace goes, I think they started to play more of the complete team game later in the second quarter, playing better defensively and offensively, opening up the passing lane, getting some good cuts underneath that we saw. So I think they need to continue that, keep the foot on the gas, and I think Baldwin Wallace will skate out of here with the victory, but you can never count this Finlandia team out. A good play by Molly Berg there, getting the jump ball, and it'll be Lion basketball.
One of the first set plays that we'd seen from the Yellow Jackets. Be intriguing to see if they bring that back out and see what it was supposed to look like. So Berg will have the full court pressure from Hughes.
And I wonder if that's something we're going to see the rest of the way out. I mean, they started that in the second quarter, trying to create some turnovers. I think it's really who takes care of the basketball and who turns the ball over is really going to it's going to be a key factor in who wins the game. And three-point shot is up and no good. Baldwin Wallace basketball.
Marshall will pass that ball up to Hughes. She's going to drive, strong drive, kind of splits two defenders, gets up.
Thought about the three twice, decided to put the ball on the floor and drive to the hoop.
Lundeen with it now. Finds Pertilly. Back to Lundeen. She goes baseline. Up and over the basket. Hughes will get the base pass, or bounce pass, excuse me. Wide open underneath the basket is Womerdorf.
Can't get more open than that.
Great job by her to run the court.
Yeah, good job by slipping underneath the defenders and kind of being the unseen girl there. And we'll get a backcourt violation, 45-17, early in the third quarter. Make sure to stay tuned for the second game this afternoon. Following this one, Hope College taking on Thomas More, the Saints of Thomas More. Both teams undefeated. Hope ranked second in the country, Thomas More ranked fourth. And then this evening, 5:30, the men's team taking on UW Platteville in a highly touted matchup. Stay tuned with us the rest of the way. Enjoy your Saturday with us.
Birjan, I actually think after the game against Albion, the Dutch got bumped down to number 5 in the national rankings. Berg will run the court, saves the pass, but is going to travel on the baseline.
We're checking out the rankings now. See if I misspoke.
Hope is number 5. Thomas More is 4th. Elmhurst is holding. I'm not looking at the right year.
Let us Hops look at the right year.
That always helps. Up top for the Yellow Jackets. Hughes gonna find Schill. She'll drive, kick to Degrit, excuse me. No good. You are correct. Hope is still second. Thomas More is 4th.
It's the small victories in life, and they get the three-point shot to go. The lead is 25.
Womerdorf, a nice post move.
It's a good power move there. Using her legs to get up and over.
She has 11. Froberg with it. Defense trips her up, but Pertilly has it now. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Intercepted from Marshall. She keeps it in bounce, but Lundine's there to scoop it up.
And we're going to get a foul call. The officials talking it over.
I think it's going to be a shot clock violation.
I think talking about how much time to put on the shot clock.
Yes, excuse me, that's what I meant to say.
28 seconds on the shot clock after the officials talk it over.
Makala, who just checked in for the Lions, takes it out of bounds. Berg with it. Back to Makala, who finds Taylor. Good roll from Taylor, half a second too late on the pass.
Yeah, the pass was a little late. Should have hit it just a tad earlier. Could have had an easy up and two. Instead it sails out of bounds. It'll be Lion basketball on the baseline. 15 seconds remaining on the shot clock.
Pertilly inside to Taylor. She'll get called for the foul, the charge.
See if we can get a replay here of the charge.
I think we're going to keep it here. Hughes with it. Blocked away from Makala, stays with the Yellow Jackets. Hughes with it, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Marshall with it, tripped up from the Lions defense. They keep it, 4 seconds on the shot clock. 3 ball, no good. Wollendorf's there for the rebound. The shot can't get the and one, but draws the foul.
And the foul will be against number 32, Tierra Taylor, the freshman from Gwynn, 6 feet. As she was just sitting there down in the paint and can't come up with the rebound. As you say, Carly, it's really important to box out. I wanted to let you say it, but
that's okay.
You can get the next game.
We got a couple more.
That's right, and she should have boxed out and got the rebound, but instead at least the second chance opportunities, which can make the difference in a game like this. 48-20.
Matthews and Bentler come into the game, as well as Snyder. And now Scheibelhut will check back in for Wollendorf. And Berg will bring it across the line for the Lions. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter, 49-20. The Yellow Jackets still in the lead. Pertilly drives, picks up her dribble, cross to Berg, pop and lock, can't get it. Makala there on the rebound. It's going to get called for a jump ball, and the arrow points to Baldwin Wallace.
And Finlandia now 1 for 13 from beyond the arc. Struggling to say the least. Need to get some inside penetration with the basketball. Try and get it down low. 3-point shot not working.
Matthews, hard foul. She'll send herself to the line.
Foul on number 44, Katie Lundeen, the freshman forward. That is her second and the team's fourth.
I don't know if I've ever seen a referee call that motion, the hit on the side of the head. That's a.
I guess that's a new one. Take a look at the replay here.
I mean, it was obviously a foul, but never seen that call specifically.
Well, they update the rule book every year. I guess they update the hand signals as well.
Matthews can't get the second. Great box out from Lohman, but I think someone left early. Lane violation on Froberg.
So you can't step into the lane while the shot is being taken or before. So she'll get an extra shot.
Froberg gets this rebound. Froberg will take it. Lundeen up top. Ritchie with it now.
And the pass attempt was there, it was just late.
Shenter picked up her dribble, a little bit of help from Scheibel Hutt to give it back to her. She's gonna drive, left hand. Had the shot, can't finish. The Lions will take the ball up the court.
Berg directing traffic, trying to get something going offensively.
Froberg's done a great job throughout this entire game of, you know, when offense is kind of stagnant, taking it upon herself to go to the basket, get herself to the line.
Take a look at the replay here. So good job of splitting the defenders and getting up, trying to get the shot off. She'll head to the charity stripe for 2.
Makes the first. Froberg now at 14 points for the afternoon. Shenter up top. Looks middle. She gets it back.
We're getting an illegal screen on Baldwin Wallace. Number 35, Megan Scheibel from Avon Lake, Ohio, 6'2".
That's her third foul, so she's going to get subbed out. Diedrich will come into the game for her. Ritchie has it. Baseline to Makala. She looks to do something with it. Instead finds Lundeen. Cuts through some defense. Draws the foul. That's going to be on number 21, Mary Shenter, the junior. Her second foul.
And even though they're down 28 right now, I think LaPointe Dunham, coach of Finlandia, should be pleased that Finlandia is getting shots to the rim. They're getting good looks. They just can't capitalize on them.
Right.
And again, it's a young team trying to find their way. And this should bode well for them in the future. They can get some offensive consistency, getting high percentage shots to the rim. The second one is up and good.
Matthews with it. Down low. Nice Laker cut there and great finish from Bentler. Nice give and go. Berg is going to pass that one out to Ritchie. Under 4 minutes. Froberg maintains that. Ritchie's going to take the shot. No good. Yellow Jackets want to push. Schneider's going to sneak past. Goes for the jumper. No good. Berg's there on the defense. Ball's on the ground. And I think we're going to get a kicked ball. So the Lions, I believe, are going to have it. Looks like 24, Sydney Diedrich is a little bit beaten up on that. 22, Rachel Wolmendorf will come back into the game. Pertilly and Taylor come back into the game for the Lions, as well as Lohman. So it will be the Lions ball. 3:30 left to go in the third.
It's good to see both teams still playing hard and with hustle and effort here, even though the lead is almost 30.
Taylor with it, she'll drive. Baseline kick back out to Pertilly. She'll get the first 3 of the second half for the Lions.
Hoping to right the ship with the 3-point game.
Matthews through the legs. Finds Snyder wide open from 3. Can't respond. And the Lions want to push. Pertilly 2 for 2. Can't do it. Snyder with the rebound, and she wants to give it right back, but looks like she'll slow it up.
I think it's smart to slow it up offensively. You don't want to have any careless turnovers. If you're up a large amount, just play your system offense, get your players some playing time, and do the little things right. No need to rush. Nice cut inside.
8 seconds on the shot clock. Snyder with it. Stripped away in favor of the Lions. Good defense from Pertilly. See a lot of subs from Baldwin Wallace. Number 2, Lyon comes in. Hughes will come back into the game, as well as Marshall and Schill.
We're going to get a 30-second timeout, which means we'll keep it right here.
30 seconds.
So, Carly, what do you think Baldwin Wallace needs to do? Just keep the foot on the gas like they've been playing so far. Been playing well so far this third quarter. I think Finlandia needs to keep going inside.
Right.
They've been attempting some more three-point shots.
Working Taylor and Lundeen a little bit more.
But I think they have to feel good about themselves this game. They played a much better complete game today than they did yesterday against the Flying Dutch. And again, the Dutch are ranked second in the country, but Baldwin Wallace equally a good team, undefeated as of yesterday. So I think they have something good to feel about as they head home this afternoon. And
they take the long journey home, back up to the UP.
It's like 5 hours, 5.5 hours.
I think it's 8 or 9. So in for the long haul.
Shows you how much I don't know about my Michigan territory.
Pertilly will have it. Picks up her dribble. Needs some help. Berg will give it to her. She wants to drive, runs into Froberg. Holman holds on to the pass. Now she needs some help. She gets her dribble back though. 4 seconds on the shot clock. She's got to do something with it. Left hand, no good. Decent take. And now the Yellow Jackets have it the other way. Beautiful pass. Schill's going to get it. Good look from Marshall.
Yeah, it's a good job of being aware where your players are on the floor, finding the open girl for the easy 2.
Great job by Schill to crash, knowing that Marshall is going to need some help. Froberg with it. Spin move, left hand, gets it to go this time.
Number 4, Harley Froberg.
She is 16.
And coming into the tournament, it was Lundeen was the highest scorer on the team, 10.2 points per game. So Froberg doing her part, trying to claw her way back into this one.
Intercepted pass from the Lions. Berg has it. Finds Froberg. We're under a minute to go in this third quarter. She circles around baseline. Cross to Lohman. She wants to drive. Pass intercepted from Marshall. No one takes it. Finally, Hughes picks it up.
30 seconds remaining.
Another turnover from the Yellow Jackets.
So some undisciplined basketball here as of late. Shot clock turned off. 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Finlandia will hold for the last shot.
Coach LaPointe Denham begging her team to move the ball down towards the basket. 6 seconds, Pertilly has it. She's going to take the shot. No good. No one's there to rebound. And number 12, Riley Schill, will just hold on to that as the third quarter comes to a close. 54-29. The Yellow Jackets still in the lead, and we'll step away.
At Lawrence and Vanderswart, we are interested in the history of our community. This farm once belonged to Albertus Van Raalte, founding father of the city of Holland. And this house, built by his son Ben in 1872, has been known through the years as the Maples, due to the large trees in the front yard planted by Van Raalte himself. These trees stand today because of the industry and vision of Albertus Van Raalte. Today, the DeGraff Nature Center taps the maples and demonstrates how maple syrup was made centuries ago. Innovation and ambition today can pay dividends for decades. Lawrence and Vanderswart, interested in our history, invested in our future.
Welcome back to DeVos Fieldhouse. Once again, thank you to Lawrence and Vanderswart and all they do for us here at Hope College. And as we start this fourth quarter, Brajan and I want to give a nice shout out to our wonderful crew, all of our camera guys out here on the court, and all of our friends in the back making this look great, all the replays and whatnot. Thankful for them. As Hughes brings the ball back up the court.
Thankful to Steve Secor, the diehard Browns fan, who will never win a championship. Steve, you can hear me?
Hey, everyone said that about the Chicago Cubs, and look what happened. You never know.
I'm still convinced they cheated.
Nope. That was the best day of my life, November 2nd, 2016.
Go White Sox. 54-29.
When was the last time they won?
2005.
Okay.
In 1904, the Chicago White Sox swept the Cubs 4-0 in the World Series, so I will always hold that
No, 1904.
over you guys.
Lundeen will draw the foul on the baseline. That's going to be on 13. Kara Marshall, her first.
Now it's time for some third quarter stats. Baldwin Wallace shooting 50% from the field, 0% from three-point range, 0 for 2. And Finlandia shooting 30% from the field and 28.6% from beyond the arc. So better than the first half when they were shooting a dismal 11%. And they were 100% on free throws, 4 for 4.
Lundeen got that basket to go, and the Lions tie up Baldwin Wallace. The last 5 possessions, including the last 3 or so from that third quarter, the Lions have really picked it up defensively. They kind of tripped up Baldwin Wallace.
And they've been there defensively all game long.
Right.
They just haven't been able to capitalize offensively.
Agree. Another tie-up from the Lions. That time, Lundeen with the help of Meiji. Great job. And the Lions will get the ball. Froberg's going to come into the game.
Entering the lineup for Finlandia, number 4,
Froberg's had a great game so far.
And it takes all phases of the game to win and compete at this level day in and day out. And Finlandia winning, I would say defensively they just can't win in the transition or offensively as we get a tie up and a steal.
Marshall will take it. Unselfish basketball right there from Womendorf. Backdoor cut intended for Lundeen, intercepted from the Yellow Jackets. Hughes wants to go coast to coast, and she'll get the foul off of Lohman.
She had 2 open players as well. Decides to take it herself and go up with it.
That's going to be Lohman's 4th foul.
That is her 4th. Team's first.
Hughes at the line. Rolled off the back of the rim and front, but no good. We'll see the replay of that play.
And that's a good job of going into the body of Lohman, trying to draw the foul, as she does.
And she'll get the second one to go. She'll get subbed out, and we'll see number 5, Tiffany Bentler, the junior guard, come into the game. Berg with it. Kick out to Ritchie. Lundeen behind the back. Goes to the right hand, draws the foul off the double team.
That's a nice little move there.
Yeah.
Shake the defender.
Nice little shake and bake. That is going to be on number 22, Womendorf, the senior, her second. Sneaks the first one in. Matthews will check back in, as well as Snyder for Baldwin Wallace. 2 for 2 for Lundeen. She has 8. Shenter will kick it back out. Snyder has it. Shenter gets it back. Snyder wide open on the 3. No good. Rebound from Bentler. Tipped away from Ritchie. It's a tie up down low, and it's going to get called a jump ball.
A little feisty down there.
Gotta love the encouragement from Coach LaPointe Denham. Matthews has it out of bounds. Finds Shenter. Shenter gets it down low. Finds Matthews wide open on the 3. Almost the same exact shot as the last one. Shenter's going to bounce off of Lundeen, and Berg wants to push. Kick out to Froberg. That ball looks like it was tipped. Still good. Weak side rebound from Ritchie.
This team is just not giving up. Hustle in all phases of the game. Take a look at the replay here. Loose
Great
ball
crash
foul.
right there.
Loose ball foul on number 3, Mackenzie Matthews.
And Bergeron, you said this earlier on, is Berg is going to take it out of bounds. We've seen a huge improvement from this Finlandia team from last night, and you know, they still might be down a lot, but a lot of little victories that they can pull away from this game and use kind of takeaways for the rest of the season.
Always an opportunity to learn from your mistakes, and from the game you watch the tape and you get better. That's what it's all about.
Snyder is going to get called for the travel.
Taking a couple extra steps, and Coach Hare not happy. 29th season at the helm.
Ritchie with it against Matthews. Matthews doing a great job moving her feet. In the mix to Froberg. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Kicked out to Pertilly. She's just down there with the trees, gonna get called for the travel.
She throws the ball up in frustration. I was looking for a blocking foul, ran into a yellow jacket defender, but gets called for the traveling violation instead. 6 minutes and change remaining.
Shenter's gonna drive. Great reach in help defense from Pertilly.
She's had that lane wide open all game long. Well, has been unable to convert.
Loman comes back in. She's got to be careful. She has 4 fouls. Snyder picks up her dribble on the baseline. Help from Shenter. Now Scheibelbutt has it. It's going to be on Froberg with the reach. A lot of contact there. Oh, they're going to call that on Makala, actually.
That's her second, team second.
See that replay there. Down in the mix, Matthew can't get the bunny to go. Finlandia looks to push. Berg has it. To Froberg. She'll take the 3. No good. Snyder's there on the rebound. The Yellow Jackets will send it back. Bentler across to Shenter. She wants to take her shot ahead of 3, and she gets it to go.
So 60-33. 5:40 remaining, and we'll get a full timeout from Finlandia. And we'll be back after a quick message from our sponsors, Lawrence and Vanderswart.
At Lawrence and Vanderswart, we are interested in the history of our community. In 1851, Holland's founder Albertus Van Raalte wanted to establish a secondary school where students could get the best education with an emphasis on Christian character. Originally called Pioneer School, Van Raalte set up classes in an orphanage on 12th Street. By 1857, the new Van Vleck Hall was completed. It provided classrooms, a library, and housing for 10 students, along with the school principal. In 1862, the school was renamed Hope College, and the first graduating class received their diplomas in the spring of 1866. Innovation and ambition today can pay dividends for decades. Lawrence and Vanderswart, interested in our history, invested in our future.
Welcome back to DeVos Fieldhouse. Brajon Crispin alongside Carly Van Swol as we get set to bring the last 5 minutes and 45 seconds of this contest. 60-33, the Baldwin Wallace lead. Always great to have the officials lip syncing during the break. It's a catchy song. Why not?
Gotta love Journey. Lohman with it up top. Circles back around, and Makela will take the jumper. And Shentor's there to pick up the air ball.
Shentor hitting a big three, the last trip down offensively.
Snyder wide open, doesn't take it. Now Matthews from downtown, short.
Not really sure about the selection on that shot.
I would have to agree with you on that one. Funky pass to Froberg, she recovers. She gets a nice little spin move to work. I don't even think she knew really what she was going to do as she started driving, but figured it out eventually.
Yeah, nice little lefty hook, gets it to lay off the glass for two.
Snyder has it to Shentor, who wants the three. Holy cow, is going to get it to go.
I don't think the net moved.
No, that was beautiful. She has 13. Froberg with it against Scheibelhut. Draws the foul again.
Baldwin Wallace fouls on number 35.
Froberg's going to get 2 shots at the line. We'll see a replay right there.
The foul on Scheibelhut. Team's 4th foul.
Froberg sinks the first. We're going to see number 10, Cochran, come back into the game, as well as number 2, Emily Lyon. Froberg misses that one. She is 6 for 8 from the free throw line. Snyder to Bentler. Finds Shentor, she fakes the shot, drives left hand, easy, popping through the defense. And great move when you've made 2 threes in a row. Smart to give that fake and drive.
That's a nice job of driving to the lane, protecting the ball with 2 hands and going up.
Froberg wants to drive, can't draw the foul this time. Lyon will push. Bentler has it. Now Shentor. Back to Bentler. She wants her choice to drive. A lot of contact there. If that's on Lohman, that's going to be her 5th. That is.
Finlandia fouls on number 11, Katie Lohman. That is her 5th. Team's 3rd.
Lundin will check into the game, as well as Nagy and number 13, Ritchie for Finlandia. And then for Baldwin Wallace, number 30, Laberti. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Laberti? There it is.
From Norway, Maine, Ohio. Names are tough to read, but
they are.
It's all good.
I apologize. Snyder with it. Takes the shot, but before, or during the shot, there's going to be a foul on. She called it on 15, but there is not a 15. It's going to be on 13. Ritchie. She gets the first. Can't get the second. Great rebound. from Cochran, and she's going to draw the foul, and you love to see the excitement off the bench on that play.
Job with the second effort, going up and trying to complete the three-point play. And Tiara Taylor, the freshman forward, will check into the game.
Entering the lineup for Finlandia, number 32, Tiara Taylor.
And she gets the three-point play.
Just over 3 minutes remaining.
Lundeen takes the pick from Taylor. Goes baseline, spin move, gets the foul. That's going to be on Cochran.
Baldwin Wallace fouls on number 10, Katie Cochran. That is her second.
Good job using the spin move that's in her arsenal to try and get to the rim. You saw it there.
It is college, yes.
She gets the first.
So I think the song by Green Day and U2, The Saints Are Coming. Oh, yeah.
2 for 2. Snyder takes it. Bertie with it. On the ground, going to be called for a jump ball. Arrow favors the Lions with 3:01 left to go in this fourth quarter. 69-38.
Baldwin Wallace trying to lock this thing down and improve to 9-1 on the season.
Great backdoor cut from Lundeen. Can't get the shot.
And meanwhile, Finlandia will fall to 0-11, but signs of good things to come. Played well this afternoon.
Snyder keeps her dribble, finds Bentler. Now Cochran. To Lyon. Bertie picks up her dribble, finds Cochran through her legs on the ground. It's going to be called a quick jump ball. Good hustle from Taylor. 5 seconds on the shot clock. It'll stay with the Yellow Jackets.
So they're going to have to get some quick movement and a catch and shoot. Associate coach Cody Hartzler telling his players to get the ball.
Snyder with the fader. Cochran with another rebound. Keeps it alive offensively for the Yellow Jackets. Lyon wants to drive. She'll get called for the. She'll draw the foul. Excuse me, not get called for it. It's going to be called on Corey Nagy.
Just over 2 minutes remaining. Saw the replay there. Get a little body check.
In and out, no good. Loman and I can't talk right now, Bergeron. That's a good sign for the rest of the games. Makala will sub in for the Lions, and Matthews will sub in for the Yellow Jackets.
I can just talk for you the rest of the way, no worries.
Just going to hear Bergeron's voice for the next couple hours.
Tori Nagy, the freshman guard from Sault Ste. Marie, brings it up.
She'll find Ritchie. Makala up top. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Crossover in the paint. Kicks out to Lundeen. Kind of trips herself up. Goes for the shot. Rattles around and it falls in.
Takes it Finlandia bounce. Gets it to go. 70-40. The lead is 30. Minute 30 remaining.
Lyon with it. Matthews goes baseline. Cochran can't find it. Ritchie will take it. Minute 15 left to go.
Aggressive defense by the Lions of Finlandia, excuse me.
Guess we both can't talk today. That's a good sign.
We got a substitution and Molly Berg coming into the game.
Entering the lineup for Finlandia, number 2.
Finlandia will take it on the baseline.
See the replay here.
Minute 9 left to go, 21 seconds on the shot clock. Berg with it to Ritchie. On the baseline is get called for the charge. I think that's Matthews' second or third charge that she's taken.
They've drawn 3 this afternoon.
I can't remember if she took the second one or not, but she took the first and this third one now.
It's a good job of running over to where the play was, setting her feet.
So Matthews will get called for the, will get put on the free throw line. The foul is going to be against her.
The foul, number 13, Sybil Ritchie, the freshman guard from Bel Air. No relation to Will Smith, the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. I just had to throw that in there. I saw it and I was like, gotta make that reference.
Can't not. She hits the first.
53 ticks remaining.
Can't get the second. I think we're gonna get an over the back call.
That is on number 30. La Liberté, the freshman forward from Norway, Maine.
That's gonna be her first.
And we'll shoot free throws.
I think Berg will get sent to the line. 51 seconds to go.
And just a reminder of what's to come. Hope College taking on Thomas More in a battle of top 5 matchups in the nation. Should be a good matchup. Both teams undefeated, so one team will carry on their undefeated streak this afternoon.
Berg makes the first. 2 for 2. Matthews pressured from Nagy. Snyder will take it. Baseline. Easy shot. Gets past the defender.
Had a clear lane there.
Yeah, 8 points for her. Now Nagy chooses to drive out to Ritchie for the shot. No good. Rebounded from Lyon. Shot clock's off. 25 seconds left to go. Down in the paint. The ref is blocking my view. That was on Cochran. Liberty passes it off.
We got a 3-second violation. It'll be Finlandia ball. It's a little chaotic down there in the paint. Some sloppy basketball. Finlandia will retain possession. 10 seconds remaining. Berg will bring it up across the timeline. And
into the mix. And that'll do it for us for the first game of the trifecta here at DeVos Fieldhouse. 73-42 for Baldwin Wallace. Once again, I'm Carly Van Swell alongside Brajan Crispin. I want to thank you guys for being here. Roll Dutch, and we'll see you soon, hopefully.